All right, so if you want to look at your evaluation, I have a generic one up here, and I just want to go over how to read this in case you haven't figured it out yet. So if you want to take out your evaluation and at the same time look up at the one on the screen, you can see that first of all, this particular student went to school in Fall 10 at Mercer County Community College. So what you should see on your sheet is the right semesters and the right schools that you've attended on each block for each semester. If something is missing, if you're missing a whole semester, it doesn't mean Rutgers didn't accept the credit. It means that we probably made a data entry error and you just need to bring it to our attention. We'll be happy to fix it. All right, so from left to right, the center course ID is the course ID from your former school with the name from your former school and the credits that you earned there. If you earned a grade C or above, you'll see the grade there. And to the right of this block, you will see how that course transferred to our school. The first example on here is the Art 101 Art and Culture course for 3 credits that the student earned an A, and as you can see, 3 credits transferred, after which you see a code. Whenever you see a TRT11 code on your evaluation, it means the course transferred in some form or fashion. There just wasn't an exact equivalent course that it transferred as. In this student's case, it says HA, which means Humanities and Arts, so it transferred towards this student's Humanities and Arts requirement, which is great. If you want to go down a little bit to the bottom of the page, you'll see Bio 101 lecture transferred for 4 credits, but you'll see an EC, which means elective credit, and there's a note. And the note here is telling us that you have to complete both semesters in order to get biology to transfer as an equivalency. And later on in the transcript, you may have taken the other half of the bio course. If we have that information, if we have the updated evaluation, we will make that change at that time. If you do not see an equivalent code there for a course that you have completed, we can straighten that out and you can let us know. But in biology, the requirement is you have to take both semesters of general biology at the same institution in order for it to transfer, assuming the class is an equivalent class. This is not true of all of our science courses. It is of general biology and also for organic chemistry. Not general chemistry, not inorganic chemistry, not chemistry for life, but for organic chemistry, you must take both semesters at the same school for it to transfer appropriately. And that's across the board. That's whatever school you went to. This is not an individual agreement between schools. So please take note of that on your evaluation. The last thing I want to look at on this page is English 101, which transferred here with a Rutgers code. And you see 01-355-101. So that course was an exact equivalent to our expository writing course. If you have 01-355-101 on your evaluation, that means that you do not need to take a writing placement test, that you took a course that Rutgers considers equivalent to our expository writing, which is good news. And most of you probably have that code on your transcript. Now, if you took an AP class in high school and you received a 4 or a 5 and it happens to be in the English course, make sure we get official AP scores for that because you could be waived out of a class for the same reason. But we do not take AP scores from your previous institution. It has to come directly from advanced placement. So you need to contact them and make sure they send us the official documents. The second screen I have here is from a 4-year school, Kane County, or I should say Kane College of New Jersey. And the reason I have this up is I want you to see the Math 1000, which is at the bottom there. That's an algebra course at Kane. And you can see the student earned 3 credits at Kane with an A. But you see in the credits transferred column that it says 0. This is because Rutgers does not accept credit for developmental coursework. And even if you placed into algebra at Rutgers and took it here, the credits earned would not count towards your degree program. It would only count as a prerequisite for your math requirements. So this student didn't receive any credit, but you can see there's a Rutgers course code there, which is our intermediate algebra course code, 01640-026. And the student doesn't need a math placement test because we know they're proficient in algebra already, but they do not get credit transferred for that course. On the bottom of your evaluation, there may be some notes. If it says we're looking for AP credits, it's because we saw somewhere in your history you might have taken an AP test. If you see a note that says we need more information, maybe we haven't received an additional transcript, or it may say we need a placement test. If you have questions about those notes, we can answer them at the desk when you're done with your advising session later on.